I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters.
I'm so sorry. What? What the fuck? We are now reacting to a video called Certified Australia Moment by More Parz. I, once again, don't know what I'm getting into, so we're getting into it.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one. Because
No.
of course we fucking did.
No.
And the new one is
No.
the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen.
No.
For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to.
No. No. I live in Australia. I don't want to know more about fucking spooters. Also, arachnophobia warning. No, we don't need more. We didn't need to find more. There's enough here as it is. Sorry, crashed out for a second. We're fine.
So is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet.
No.
Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else do you think you're gonna find it?
Where else would
These
it be?
scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes.
What? No,
And if you think
buddy,
wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup.
No!
That's right. Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger?
No, I'm not sorry.
The standard
What the
Sydney
fuck is
funnel web
this?
grows to around 5 centimeters or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge.
2 inches is more than enough.
This is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt.
No, bigger is not better. The Newcastle big boy, no. I don't want him. Can we send him back to being undiscovered? I wish I hadn't discovered. Please, good sir. Fuck off.
4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing?
What?
Do you know what professional scientist named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle big boy.
Oh, you weren't joking. I thought that was like a cute little nickname for it. No, it's actually called the Newcastle big boy because he is in fact the biggest boy. Well, he's probably, I don't know if he's the biggest boy, but he's a big boy. I don't like it. I don't like him. I'm so sorry. I try not to be mean to anyone, but I don't like him.
Clearest spider on the entire fucking globe. Big boy. Only in Australia.
Big boy. He's a big boy. I hate him. I don't appreciate him. I don't love him. I could have gone my whole life without meeting him or knowing him or seeing him, but no. I'm crashing out hard. Okay, give me a second. Oh, we're fine. Onwards and upwards into Australia's scariest spider has a secret.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the Huntsman, native to the land down under, and the number one
forget they're real.
of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera. And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicles.
I hate him.
Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough,
I
regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters.
I'm so sorry. What the fuck? Spiders aren't meant to get that big. They are friendly though. They are good pest keepers. I don't give a flying fuck if they are friendly. Fucking look at him. They eat the bad ones. I just say none of them should be here. They all can, let's just give them back.
Meters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long. Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build. Unfortunately, the Huntsman is f***ing turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video. Okay. So I like lizards. So this does have a point. I like most lizards, like water dragons and kimono dragons. Like I like big lizards. They're cool. But do you know what f***ing scares me? Do you know what being scares me? F***ing geckos. Because of the way they goddamn scuttle. The quick f***ing scuttle they have as they scuttle up your wall. I don't appreciate it. I don't love it. And that spider has the same scuttle vibes. And I don't f*** with the scuttle vibes. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous.
Of course you are.
It's Australia.
It's Australia, of
However,
course.
That's his big secret. The Huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP,
No, I don't believe you.
Huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In
I
fact,
don't fucking
seeing
believe
one
you.
of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a Huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally
Don't
have
care.
had one of these bad boys as an
I don't
8-legged
care.
roommate, and I can tell you they're
Yeah.
pretty good company.
I don't care. I don't care. I appreciate that he helps with the rent. He doesn't live there rent free. But I had a time. I don't know why when I was younger. I don't know why I decided I wanted to go to bed. I went to bed in a sleeping bag and it was fully zipped up. I think my bedding must have been in the wash or something. I don't fucking remember. I was like 6 years old. I got into the sleeping bag. This is back in New Zealand, by the way. So we don't have as many spooky crawlies, but still didn't love it. I got into the sleeping bag and I get all cozy and comfy and I'm laying there and I'm trying to sleep, you know when you get like the phantom, like something's touching your leg and you just kind of ignore it. Yeah, I shouldn't have ignored it. It kept going. So I got out of the sleeping bag and I found fucking spiders in my sleeping bag with me. And I was telling a story time. That was rude. So now me and spiders, I don't love you. I don't think you're, I think some are cool. Jumping spiders are okay. However, any other spider, no thank you. I think I'm mildly traumatized from it, trying to have a little nap with me. Didn't love it. Do not rate it.
Except for the part where they cause car crashes. Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit
No,
into the gap.
buddy.
Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you, yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
So that sounds like an actual fucking nightmare. Imagine driving and one just falls into your fucking lap. God, I didn't know, I didn't love, I didn't appreciate. Next. Oh, look, it's a little kiwi. I like kiwis. I'm from New Zealand. Of course I like kiwis. This is titled, This Bird's Build is Awful. Cool. I like this bird. This is a kiwi bird. I've seen them in real life. They're cool.
This bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg. This cute
I'm so
little
sorry,
guy
what?
is the kiwi bird.
It's a kiwi
species
bird.
of ratite native to New Zealand
Yeah.
this time. And the absolute poster child for getting cucked by evolution. You
Yes,
see, this
okay, we'll
walking
admit, you know what,
featherball
yeah.
is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary, being a member of the
Cassowary.
same family of flightless birds. However, there is a problem. You see, the rest of the kiwi's bloodline actually looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such made sure to trade the whole flying thing for something useful. With all of his cousins specking into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that leaves the question, what did the kiwi pick to make up for not flying?
What did the kiwi pick?
Absolutely nothing.
There is a
Kiwis
reason they're
are
almost
tiny
extinct.
in comparison to their relatives, coming in at only 4 kilos in weight and 50 centimeters tall.
Oh, they're so
this is because
little.
kiwis evolved largely on an island with no natural predators, so they downsized and traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude. Which
Look at
honestly works
him. He was such a little guy.
pretty well for them.
It was
Until
so
the
cute.
British did British things, and now they have to deal with cats and dogs trying to eat them. And considering this build was not designed for PvP, they have been clapped so hard by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal.
They
But
are.
getting shafted by the British is just the beginning of the generational violation of the
Oh,
kiwi.
look at the little
because
guy.
these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting f***ed over. You see, the kiwi bird's cousins are famous for laying huge eggs. I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized
Yep.
eggs. And you would think that is because they are large. And you would be wrong. because their vertically challenged cousins
Oh.
have to lay eggs the same size. A kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body. But the egg being so bloody large, it rearranges their internal organs and stretches their rib cage just to be able to hold the thing. For reference, that is like a human giving birth to a 15-kilo child. That's not a bun in the oven anymore.
That's
That's
not
a whole f***ing bakery.
That's, yeah, fucking hell. The poor kiwi got really fucked over by pollution. Oh, not the poor kiwi. Oh god. I hadn't thought about the logistics of the size of their eggs until now. And I kind of wish I hadn't thought of it. Onwards. Oh no. This one is called This Wasp is Nightmare Fuel. Oh.
This wasp is basically a xenomorph. Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography.
No.
But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is,
Why
this
wouldn't it
spider is
be?
the largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a massive 2.5 inches.
That's
which,
fucking
boys, we
huge.
would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom.
Damn, look at the arse on that thing. No, thank you.
Debilitating. I can't move my arm. And electric. Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal.
That'd be too normal, yeah.
Wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralysed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh food right here underneath them. That food being the still paralysed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chestburster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation.
Sorry, there's just no words.
Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight.
Sorry, did I mention? Why are things like that even allowed? Okay, on to the next one.
This seal is so...
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just traumatized, and you guys are going to be traumatized with me. This one is called Neil the Seal is an Absolute Menace. Okay, this one should be nice.
This seal is such a menace that he
Hi,
routinely
Neil.
gets the cops called on him.
Oh, Neil, no!
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal, a
Hi, Neil.
600-kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal
Hello,
from my
buddy.
home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society.
I
but
fucking
despite
love you,
his
Neil.
crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well,
What are your crimes?
See, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of them. However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long.
Neil, we don't
Local
spawn
news
camp.
had
That's
time to drive
rude.
out to her house and cover the fucking story. Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause, but the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old.
Oh,
If
Neil.
you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of blubber and takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude.
I love Neil the Seal. He's so fucking funny. Oh, he's such a silly fucking goober. I love him. You know what? That makes the spider videos better. We ended on a good one. That made me happy.